Some celebrities are just so beloved that many people can't handle it when they die. Fans claim to see these celebrities out and about even though their deaths and funerals were well publicized. Others have claimed that these celebrities staged their deaths because they wanted out of the spotlight. It's probably safe to say that some people just can't let go, and the rest of us love a good conspiracy theory. In some cases, the theory that a celebrity faked her own death sounds so true that it really makes you think. Today we will talk about them in this video. Subscribe to the channel, put a bell on all notifications. Let's go. Princess Diana. Princess Diana's death in 1997 took the world by surprise. Because of this, there are a number of conspiracy theories about her death. Some believe that a member of the British military murdered her. Others believe that she was pregnant when she died with Dodi Fayed's child and the two were about to get engaged. One conclusion regarding this theory was that the royal family ordered Diana's death because they didn't want her to marry a non-Christian. There are still some others who are convinced that the princess never actually died in the car crash. Several years ago, the Grassy Knoll Institute posted a picture of Diana in a wheelchair and stated that she had survived the car accident. They suggested that she had faked her own death to end her relationship with Prince Charles and the entire royal family. There are some who think that she even attended Prince William Kate Middleton's wedding ceremony. Adolf Hitler. According to official information, on April 30, 1945, Adolf Hitler committed a double suicide with his wife Eva Braun in a personal bunker. Because Nazi dictator Adolf Hitler's body was burned after his 1945 suicide, rumors abound of Hitler escaping death, despite dental records proving otherwise. The most popular theory: he took a submarine to Argentina, a country which did indeed welcome many Nazi criminals. The Argentine writer published on his website a copy of the FBI documents, which said that Hitler was searched all over the world. Well, they were not found. Tupac Shakur has been dead for almost 20 years. However, there are people out there who strongly believe that he is still alive. One of the reasons for this would be the nature of his murder. The people who shot him have never been found, and even Suge Knight, who was in the car with him that fateful night, has said that he thinks his friend is probably still alive. Why you think nobody been arrested if they said they the one that killed Tupac? He told, because Tupac not dead. If he was dead, they'd be arresting those dudes for murder. You know he's somewhere smoking a Cuban cigar on an island. Another reason that fans might think that Tupac is still alive is because he has continued to release music after his death. 8 of his records have been released posthumously, which is a lot more than he ever released when he was alive. Elvis Presley. Even though Elvis Presley died back in 1977 because of a medication overdose, many of his devout fans don't believe that he's really dead. There are a few reasons for this. There were some pictures taken of his body in its casket, which didn't look at all like the king of rock and roll. Because of this, some fans believed that it wasn't his body in the casket, but a wax dummy. Some say that Presley isn't actually dead because his middle name is misspelled on his gravestone. Others believe he is alive because an insurance policy he took out with Lloyd's was never cashed. Then there are all of the alleged sightings of him. All of this has convinced some fans that Presley faked his own death. One reason he may have done this was because he had given testimony against mafia-connected parties. Others argue that he wanted to retire. His voice was getting weaker and he wasn't looking like his young hot self anymore. Paul Walker. Can we ever forget that scene where Paul Walker and Vin Diesel's car part ways in Fast and Furious 7? Paul Walker died an abrupt death in 2013. He met with a car accident that killed him instantly. The footage of the crash was shared online. It was heart-wrenching to see him go. Others started to point out errors in the video. 2 figures could be seen emerging out of the crash. One was even wearing a fire-resistant suit. That is a little too much precaution for a casual drive. People smelled a huge conspiracy. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's martial arts prowess were the stuff of legends. He was able to punch as many as a dozen times in the span of a second. He could do 1,000 push-ups in record time. Lee was rumored to have the ability to hold his breath for as long as 7 minutes. A guy like that must have a heart as healthy as a horse. Bruce Lee was declared after his body had an allergic reaction to an administered medicine, suffering fatal heart complications. People think he is alive. He just does not believe in Hollywood or found someone to share his life with and now lives far away. Jim Morrison was a rising star aiming for the heavens way back in the 70s. Then suddenly at the age of 21 in 1971, the young celebrity was found dead in a bathtub. Morrison's girlfriend claimed that he died because of sniffing too much heroin. Marianne Faithfull claimed that Morrison's drug dealer killed him. The others believed that Morrison never died. He had actually paid his doctor to fake his death certificate. Jim Morrison's dead body was never found, so people think he faked his death to avoid fame. Marilyn Monroe. They said that Marilyn's death was a murder due to political motives, It was rumored that the actress entered into dangerous games with government officials and the brothers Robert and John Kennedy could wish her death. Marilyn Monroe was found dead on August 4, 1962. In her, an empty pack of sleeping pills was found in the bed, and in the blood, kidneys and liver, the concentration of barbiturates was incompatible with life. Suicide, everyone thought. Nevertheless, there was no suicide note. There were no obvious reasons for the actress to commit suicide. In the 70s, new facts appeared. A certain anonymous CIA agent shared information that on that night, by order of the White House, the body of Marilyn Monroe was replaced. She herself was transported in a comatose state to a madhouse in Switzerland. Then the life of the former star was calm. She married a Swiss psychiatrist and lived to a ripe old age. I personally do not believe in this version, but to this day people believe that Marilyn Monroe survived. But what do you think? Write in the comments. Michael Jackson. Since Michael Jackson's death back in 2009, there have been a number of conspiracy theories that have emerged. One of the most popular theories is that the former king of pop faked his own death to escape his crushing debt and mounting legal problems. Back in August 2009, was posted a video of Jackson exiting a coroner's van with the message, "I checked the license plate number and it looks like the king of pop is jumping out of the same van his dead body has been in. I got the original videotape from a trustworthy source. I know him for years. And I am sure it's real and Michael is alive." This man is very similar to Jackson, hair type, height and image of a person. But do you believe that this is really Michael? Personally, I don't know, I just want to believe that he is fine, wherever he is now. Some believe that Jackson is somewhere far away and now he really feels good. He is where he is not blamed, where there is a calm and happy life. Fans are so unwilling to believe in the loss of their idols that they will believe in their lives for a very long time. There are many versions according to which celebrities could survive, but these are just versions. It will always seem to us that they are somewhere near, with us, but all we can do is just remember them. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel, put likes, put a bell on all notifications. See you in new videos.